Over the course of the last 10 weeks, I've been posting cryptic videos filled with secret codes, all hinting to my biggest project ever. That's because I've assembled a team to develop a VR game that's been made with my entire heart. Fully self-funded, entirely my design, and an ongoing project for the community. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Shmackle. Wait. We have a lot to talk about. You see, my game has problems. I've never made a game in my life, and I took like one computer science class in high school. So from the design to the code, I'll be explaining everything and why it's far from perfect. But first, why don't I tell you what it's about? Shmackle takes place in the year 2117, where a futuristic company named Shmackle Inc. holds a monopoly over the world's technology. From military droids to janitor bots, Shmackle Inc. creates all of humanity's advanced robotics. However, its history of evil underground deals with the US government has turned the company from its once wholesome intentions to the most dangerous entity known to man. But the public doesn't know about this. You awake as a proto-bro. Shmackle Inc.'s latest product, powered by GERT, Genetic Encoding Resonant Transference, which is human consciousness in liquid form, also doubling as a power source. You are the human consciousness in this robot body. Your goal is to uncover the story of Shmackle Inc., find out who woke you up from cryo sleep, and go on the adventure of a lifetime. You see, I designed every single part of this game on a piece of cardboard. This is literally level 1, and it turns out these take time to make, so I'll add more later. Originally, the game was just a lobby in Tow City. Tow City was the first map of Shmackle. The idea was that all players start in this big city, and if the light at the top of the Tow building was on, that meant I was online. Right next to it was Party Hat Central, which is where all minigames would be, but the map was huge, complicated, and it didn't really work out. So I went back to the drawing board and created a new lobby called The Shore. The synthetic habitat for organic regulation and encapsulation, or SHORE, is a simulation where all conscious Shmackle Inc. products exist before being awoken. I designed it in 20 minutes. Yep. Here's where you can buy Drip. It's fire. Access Saga, which is where all levels will be, a behind-the-scenes section, a place to showcase YouTubers, creators, and fan art every week, and minigames! Right now, we only have GERT. But GERT is awesome, and we have funny fart bounce pads and cool screens. Wow. There'll be more levels and minigames, but I couldn't add that much just yet. The idea behind this lobby is that there's a really good flow. Players start at the drop zone, and from here, accessing Drip, minigames, or Saga is super easy. It's a hangout spot, there's a stage on the roof, and much more will be added in the future. My team is small right now, and I have to interview and hire each person to make sure my vision comes true. Anyways, this is the Proto-Bro. He's got serious cheeks, toes, jawline, and he's swole. But like anything, we had to go through some revisions first. I wanted you to feel badass when you played Shmackle, and I think the Drip helps with that. We've got iced out jewelry, the finest VVS2 diamonds set by the master jewelers of Shmackle Inc.
Shmackle it up with a Gatling gun.
Shoulder mounted, target tracking, and 200 rounds per second. This is what deadly looks like. And my personal favorite, the Special Operations Drip. Also, you see this thing? If you want one, Meta gave me a link down below that lets you buy one to support me. And it comes with a free $30 in-store credit. Continuing, other characters include Dork, Jormungandr, Gonzalez, and Now, wouldn't it be great if there was an easy way for all players to join codes and check their stuff? Cut to the next clip. Introducing the Shmackle Pad, the all-new handheld device brought to you by Shmackle Inc. Access your inventory, join codes, and record videos directly to your headset for a cool price of $900! That's right, you can record videos straight to your Quest using our camera. We also have night vision, a cool inventory system, and fun sound effects. Besides that, no game is complete without music. All of the music and sounds in Shmackle are created by us. Totally original, totally awesome, and it's all on Spotify. Last thing I need to mention, If you know me, you know there's one thing about VR games that I absolutely hate. And that's unskippable dialogue and tutorials. Like, are you trying to torment me?
The only ones able to.
I'm so losing my patience right now. There's nothing worse than sitting through straight yapping. And most VR players can figure out the controls fast. So Shmackle has none of that. You're just gonna have to figure it out. Though there is one thing I should tell you about. If you hold your grip buttons and do a monkey, you'll perform a double jump. Pretend there's an arrow going through your head. When you do a double jump or land on a fart pad, you'll go in that direction. It can be really cool, and it can also break everything. This game has bugs. But now, let's get serious. The reason I created Shmackle is because I feel like there's a hole in the VR world. Nowadays, it feels like all games are cash grabs, corporate, and they're not listening to you. The only thing that makes me jmancurly is you, the community. This game is fueled directly by your feedback. My job is to make everything in the background while you guys tell me what to fix, what to add, and more. So now let's talk issues. The reason I say this game has problems is because you're gonna notice them pretty fast. This is my first game, so I'm still learning how to work out the kinks, but the biggest one wasn't really up to me. See, my issue is the movement. All fan games out there have the same movement code, and that movement comes from a certain monkey-based game we all know and love. Well, that specific code was made under the MIT license, which states that you can use the code to sell, make your own games, whatever. But out of respect for them, and in the spirit of making something all original, we rewrote everything. Not only that, we wrote everything in Unity's physics engine. And there's a good reason for this that'll make sense later on, but that's why the movement feels like it does. So know this, my team is constantly working hard to improve it, and this is where you come in. I can't make this game without you, and the future of Shmackle is in your hands. Over the course of the next few years, I want to make this the greatest VR game of all time for the greatest community of all time. And in order to do that, here's what I need from you. Number 1, please head to Shmackle on the Meta Store and leave a written review. Tell me what you love, what sucks, and be honest. Number 2, I need your feedback. My Discord server has new channels only for Shmackle stuff. And lastly, number 3, play Shmackle as much as you can. The more you play this game, the better I can make it. Every Shmackle you buy helps me make this game better, and it supports my team like crazy. My only goal is to make this your favorite game of all time. You know, I say this all the time, but you guys have given me everything. To be able to make a video game after being a gamer my whole life has been the greatest privilege of all time, and it's all thanks to you. I also want to say a massive thank you to my team who have been working around the clock to make my dream possible. Join me on this crazy adventure because Shmackle is free to play right now.